All right, so we're having some technical difficulties, but we'll get them figured out here in just a moment. In the meantime, we were going to get started with a tutorial of how Eevet works. That stomping you hear is the team mascot and Doberman Tonka, who hasn't found a place to lay down yet. But we're going to work through that noise and get started here. With the Chris Cuevas project, great group of guys here in San Antonio that said we could surely use a test account to go ahead and show how you can go ahead and book yourself through Eevet, as well as get found for booking opportunities with Eevet. So let's get started. The easiest way is to, of course, hit the create event button. But Chris actually has recommended venues, and that's where we're going to go ahead and start. Now, each week we do our best to go ahead and deliver new recommended venues for each artist, each venue that's a part of our service. And so in a few moments, we'll see the recommended venue for the Chris Cuevas project pop up here. And we'll be able to select the Attic there in Tampa, Florida to go ahead and book now. And Tonka, go lay down, buddy. No, go on. Go lay down. All right. And so we're just going to put CCP at the Attic so we can work through it quickly. Select your event type. We're going to be putting on a concert there. All right, we're gonna go ahead and make that event for the 17th, this upcoming Friday. Have to hightail it down there at 9 p.m. If I fall asleep early, so 11 p.m. We can play for about 2 hours. You can include a photo here. I don't have anything in there, but this is a big piece. If you want your event to show up on a public calendar so you can be booked by someone that's using our service as well, just leave this open. But for right now, we're going to make this a private event because I'm sending this directly to the Attic. I'm going to worry about tickets later because I can come back to this page and select that and just continue forward from here. So it's loading my recommended venues, but if there are any venues you want to send an offer directly to, if you have their email address, you can pop that in right there, and it'll go ahead and send them an email directly and include them as the venue for this particular event. But we're going to select the Attic like we were discussing before, giving that a moment to load. And it's looking for any recommended artists that I could perform with at the Attic. And so Todd Snyder is another artist that's recommended, but for right now, this is my show, this is my event. And in the future, if I wanted to add anyone else to my team, Sound Power Light Professional, another artist, a vendor, or anybody else, I can go ahead and send them an email directly through the site so they can go ahead and join my event. So the next step, we see that the Attic is then the selected venue for the event, and I can send them an offer directly here. Now it's doubled up for a reason. I'll talk about that in future events or in future tutorials. But for right now, you can just select one. You'll see that it shows up as there'll be a recipient of the invoice that I'm getting ready to send. Now I want them to accept that invoice a day before the event to make sure I get paid, because I got to get from here in San Antonio to Tampa Bay, Florida. I want to make sure that I have my payment ready to go. And so let's see here. I'm going to send them an invoice for service. And Chris, I'm going to say $1,500. It's a long way to get there, to take all your equipment, everything else, and let them know I'm going to say we're ready to play. Awesome. I'm going to send that bid out and continue on to the event admin. Now this is where I can control the features for my event. As well as revisit any of the pages we just went through to make sure that we can add additional individuals and manage all the payments for the event. So right now I'm going to go back to my dashboard and give that invoice that I sent over to the attic a moment to come back to me. And so this is where you can begin to directly manage your bidding and offering invoices and offers with venue owners or directly with the individuals that you intend to do business with. So here you can see the bid amount that I went ahead and sent over. I can see that it's still in an open status, so I'm waiting for Amanda here next to me to go ahead and accept it so we can move through the process. But also on this page, you can accept, counter, and deny any bid, offer, invoice that you receive from an individual through our site. So this is how we make it dynamic. You can include any other messages that you need to include to make sure that all the details for your event are handled and managed appropriately. This way too, if anything goes wrong, we'll be aware of what occurred and we can send that out to our third-party arbiters. All right, now let's double check to see if that's been updated. All right, it shows that Amanda at the attic went ahead and accepted my bid. If I needed to send any additional messages, I'm not a on the spot kind of person. Just sent a comment over letting them know we play real nice. Thanking them for going ahead and putting that $1,500 up. So I can come back to my dashboard, take a look at the calendar. I can see other events in the area that I can go ahead and send an offer to. Here's the event that I'm putting together. Now here, normally if you're not the event admin, you'll see a send bid button there where you can then send an offer to this particular event. And we're going to go ahead and go through that process here in a moment to show how you can leave events open for individuals to send you offers directly. But the attic is now accepted. They're part of my admin. I see that that amount, that invoice amount due, $1,500. Yeah, it still shows that that amount is due, and so we're ready to move forward. Once they go ahead and put the offer amount or the invoice amount that I requested in escrow, we'll be ready to move forward with finishing setting up payment and completing the event. So that's the first way that you can go ahead and directly manage booking yourself independently by just using the recommendations that are here and selecting the recommend button, or excuse me, selecting the book now button that's presented with any recommended venue you're connected with. And again, we go ahead and try and update this every week to make sure that you can find new booking opportunities. And so now Amanda went ahead and released those funds. We're going to say it's the 17th today. She released those funds for me. And I can see now that it's in escrow for me to go ahead and then drop out as an admin payout because I'm the admin of this particular event. And here I can see that it was a successful payment and then none are pending. So now that $1,500 was sent directly to the test account, of course, that we set up and connected to the Chris Cuevas project here on our server here, on our development server, excuse me. So next, I'm gonna put together just another event. And this time, Amanda from an alternate account is gonna send me an offer where I can show you how to accept, counter, and deny a request to play. Let's take a look at that. So a few more steps. We're going to send this for a Monday. So if you're looking for someone to send you an offer to find a gig to play, This makes it easy for them to find you in the public calendar. And main reason why you want to set your radius when you sign up is so you can find events that are in your area as well. All right, got all that. And so last time I made it a private event. That way it wouldn't show up anywhere else and no one else could jump on my event. This time I want to make it public so others can potentially jump on and send me offers. So here, even though I do have a recommended venue, the attic, I'm going to go ahead and skip this step because I want to leave it open for Amanda to send me an offer. So let's jump to back to the dashboard. And if we go ahead and check the calendar, there's the event I just created. Send me an offer. People can jump on and check the details. Of course, if they're not the event admin, and then send an offer to that event. But I'm going to complete a few more steps while I'm waiting for that offer to come through from Amanda. Oops, All right, and so it's taking a minute to load. I'm going to send this directly to Amanda using the invite venue feature. I'm waiting to see if any potential artists are going to load. All right, no artists here. We're going to keep moving forward. And here's my event admin again. So now I can stand by to receive any bids or requests, and those will show up on my dashboard here. Mm-hmm. All right, we're filling out the bid offer right now, just like we did before, and then we'll see it populate here in just a moment. But this way you can bid or create offers directly with individuals that manage booking, so you don't have to go through multiple people. Our goal is to make it fair and easy for everyone. All right, and so Amanda sent me an invoice. It should have been for a offer. I'm gonna go ahead and counter it because I play for 1,500 now. So again, just a way to do direct bidding with decision makers, and not to waste as much time. This way, you guys can come to an agreement everyone's happy with. All right, I'll give that a moment to populate on Amanda's side, and then we should be ready to roll. All right, and Amanda went ahead and accepted my offer, so let's take a look at the dashboard. Boom, bid accepted for the event that I created, which was send me an offer by using the public calendar here. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let us know. We'll definitely get back to you. And yeah, make sure that we answer and handle those questions for you. So let me go ahead and end this live session. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. I don't know how to work this stuff correctly, so I'm going to end it. Later. Matter.